Hello friends and welcome. I'm Sarah Liz. I'm so excited you're here. It is the Spellbinders warehouse sale. This thing is enormous. I have never seen it this big. So today we're going to go through the sale and I'm going to try to break it down for you by price. So where are your $1 deals, your $5 deals, your $10 deals? And when you go to the Spellbinders website and you click on the sale, it looks like they have that organized for you, but they only kind of do. These deals are doorbusters, okay? These are things that are discounted typically more than 50% off. So really great to try looking in that area first, but it doesn't include any of the best-selling deals. So there's tons of great bargains in this sale, 50% off or more, that you're not gonna find from these buttons. So if you click on more or show more beneath the video, it will unpack the description box and I have everything organized for you. I have the visual list linked up at the top. We'll take a look at that in a second. And then big bundles are on sale for 50% off and 25% off. We'll take a look at those deals by category. So this is from that best-selling category, not from the $1, $5, and $10 deals. But then down below, I have combined those sort of doorbuster deals and the best-selling deals by dollar amount. And I've tried to keep those increments pretty small because you know what your budget is, right? And I want to make this as easy as possible. And when you're going through these, like all of these are exactly $5, but when we get to $5 to $7 here, these are in order from least expensive to most expensive, okay? So that's how I've kind of organized everything. And then at the top, there is a visual supply list. I'm going to go ahead and open that. That visual supply list has everything organized. Let me zoom in visually for you. Okay, so here's all the bundles and then the 50% off bundles. And you can see kind of what they are. And then I just have these little section headings in here to divide everything for you. Again, when you get to like $2 to $3 deals, these are in ascending order. So lowest dollar amount, higher dollar amount, right? Within $2 to $3. And so also then in the description box, they only give me 5,000 characters and that is not enough room. This sale is so big. So at the very bottom, right, we get through the exactly $10 deals. Well, there's a bunch of other like dollar categories where you can still get 50% off or more. And so you can get a link to that visual list that has the entire sale on it, like we were just looking at, or I've broken it down into smaller subsections if you're overwhelmed by that big page for the rest of the deals that I couldn't fit in the description box. I will also have timestamps for you on the video to help jump you to different places. If you're interested in also seeing the videos that I've made using the products that we're going to talk about, let me know. I will create an additional visual list that has those linked in there so they're not too distracting for those who are like, this is already a lot. But leave me a comment if you're interested in that. Finally, friends, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Sarah Liz. I'm Sassy's LLC, and I mostly do video tutorials for card making, and I release free printables with sentiments and card sketches twice a month to help make card making more accessible and more affordable for everyone. It has been a huge part of my life for quite a while now, and I want to share that gift with everybody. Because September is like the card making month, I've released 5 kits this month. We have already released fall and Halloween. On Wednesday the 18th, I will release a Wicked kit. Friday the 20th, I will release a Veterans kit. And then if you attend the Stress-Free Card Maker Summit, it's a completely free summit. You guys know you've done these things before. I'll link to my free ticket below. I have put together a 15-page mega kit that also has digital paper and ephemera that you can print and cut out along with a bunch of sentiments for the holidays. And you can get that kit by attending the summit. And it's like my video tutorial on what we're doing and how to make those cards. I'll show you them in this video. And then like right below it, it's like, here's the freebie. Like just download this and it's yours, okay? All right, we're gonna start on my computer and then we'll move to the tabletop. I wanna start with these bundles. I was a little disappointed in the bundle offerings this time. There are things I've been waiting for the bundle to go on 50% off, things that came out last winter, and they still aren't there. They're now down like in this 25% off category. That's disappointing, but there are still huge bargains to be had. So when I click on Envelope of Wonder, instead of taking you only to the bundle, it's actually going to show you all of the individual items and the bundle. Here's the bundle here. It's on sale for half off. It's $62. I love the Envelope of Wonder. This is seriously like my most used collection. But if you look here, all of the individual items are at nearly half off as well. This one, this little set here isn't, but that isn't part of the bundle. So just something to be aware of. I want to make sure you're not buying a bundle just because it looks like the best deal. You can pick and choose and still get great discounts. On some of these, here's BB's Snowflake collection. Here's the bundle at half off, and it's excellent. And we'll talk through the pieces later. But some of these pieces individually are more than half off. $5 down from $13, $3 down from $25. So definitely make sure you're looking at individual prices too, and not just the bundle price, because you can often get a better discount that way. I will say when you get down to the 25% off bundles, those individual products are 25% off as well. I didn't find the same kind of crazy discounts happening in that section. You can certainly check, and I've linked them the same way, but just know that that's not really where you're going to find your big discounts. When you get to deals by category, this is from that best-selling category right here, best-selling deals. And then I have just filtered it for you. So this is best-selling deals on Betterpress, and it's going to include all your inks, your plates, your systems, things like that. Or this one is all cardstock. Their cardstock doesn't go on sale for more than about what we have here. So just something to be aware of. And then this one is my favorite. This is just all of the dies that are on sale right now. So the categories include Betterpress cardstock, paper. Paper includes like pattern paper, and they have those separated dies, stamps, storage. There's great storage deals. Hot foil plates, embossing folders, and embellishments. Okay, so you can shop just by category if you'd like. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you. This is the storage section, but this is going to happen in every section. The thing that makes this Spellbinders warehouse sale different is that, yes, we have Spellbinders products on big discount. These craft stacks, you guys, those are life-changing for me. But look at this. That is not a Spellbinders product. That is not a Spellbinders product. All the Totally Tiffany, you guys, interference inks, the ones that Jennifer McGuire has been raving about, they're on sale in this sale. Olo markers are on sale. Pear Blossom Press lights are on sale. It is nuts. And I will organize my favorites of those items into our list. We'll talk about them as we go to our tabletop. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. All right, my friends, let's start with $1 deals. This is the Floral Reflection die set, and it's literally $1. $1. And I love this one. It's gorgeous. It's so easy to put together. You cut out the background piece and then you just layer on the blooms here. It has such a soft spot for me. This was the first die set Spellbinders ever sent me when I started working for them, and I will love it forever and ever and ever. I can't believe it's $1. Top pick of the day, Floral Reflection, and you'll find it organized in the $1 section in the description box below. Other top picks in the dollar deals include the Stampendous Pop Shapes die set. It creates this little pop-up in your card, and there's little shapes to add on to that. And I just love it. I think it's super cute. Next, we have items between $2 and $2.99. My top picks include the Crystal Mix. All of the Color Essential Gems are on sale for $2.99, down from $3.99. This one has slightly milkier gems up here. They're super sparkly. And then we have more iridescent gems on the bottom, and they are so tiny in this column. I love the little tiny ones. Then the Color Essential Sequins are also on sale. Same price, $2.99 down from $3.99. Definitely check out the butterfly stickers. When you click on that link, it will take you to all of the butterfly stickers, $2.99 down from $3.99. Next, we have $3 deals. And my friends, this category is nuts. We're talking like 70, 80% off or more of items. And we're going to start with Dancin St. Nick. This guy's only $3. And he's so cute. You guys, he's been on the clearance section, and it makes me so sad. One of my favorite Dancin dies, he's normally $18.99. There's also the Dancin Deer. He's a reindeer that is in the $3 section as well. This is I Dance. It's $3. down from $21.99. I think this is one of the original Dancin dies. I could be wrong. I've actually swapped in here the ribbon that came from her male counterpart. I did not see him in the sale. He might be sold out. But here she can hold a flower or some glue or a coffee. Super, super cute. $3. Then we have the Delicate Snowflakes etched dies, and these are $3 down from $25. This is from the BB's Snowflakes collection, where I was pointing out that the bundle's 50% off, but some of these, $3 down from $25, seriously? And they have a sort of Nordic feel. There's little pieces you can layer up on a bunch of these, and I just think they are so beautiful. Great deal. These classic Scalloped Circles are $3 down from $21.99. My friends, I hope they're not clearancing this out. Seriously. I love these. I've been trying to bring scallops back for a while. Here it is on this card. I love them so much that these two dies, they don't get put back. They're on my magnet over there, so I can grab them all the time. They're the perfect size for emergency sentiments. You know how we go. So $3. These are the Essential Floral Reflection dies. They're nested dies, and that's what I've used here, right? This front piece is $1, and that back piece, mine is actually a fun fold, that's $3. Here, I used them and kind of layered them up to create this fun effect. I just think it's so elegant and so beautiful, and they're $3. Mine are a mess because I use them all the time. All right, and then this guy is the Twinkle Stencil. He doesn't even fit. Let's turn him this way. This is an 8.5 by 11-inch stencil. I have some black cardstock in there so you can see it better, but they're like little twinkling stars. If you like to make your holiday cards in bulk, you can do like a color blend across this, or you could do some paste coming through here and then just quarter them up. Friends, that would be a ton of fun. I love this thing. I actually have two of them. I forgot that I bought it, and I loved it so much. I ended up with two. This is the Peppermint Stripes embossing folder, my favorite 2D folder of the year from last year. And it is beautiful, right? It's just got this like peppermint stripe to it. It's $4.50 down from $8.99. But here, I didn't even use it on a holiday card. And I think it is so versatile for so many different occasions. So definitely a great pick. Next up, we have a bunch of stuff that is exactly $5, starting with Stinking a Kiss. It was the small die of the month, $5 down from $27. I love the umbrella. You guys, I just bought this. I mean, I bought it at a discount, but not $5. It showed up last week. I haven't even made a card with it yet. So that is a phenomenal deal. Then we have two products from one of my favorite cards. Lemon Zest is $5 down from $22. This guy disappeared for a while. Like he just wasn't available for a year maybe. And then he came back. I don't know how long he'll stick around. So that's the lemons that I've used on this card. And then Corrugated is one of my favorite embossing folders. I'm going to try to catch the detail on here. It is just, you can see it best down here at the bottom, like a corrugated piece of cardboard or metal. And it's awesome. And it has incredible texture. Super awesome. So that is $5 down from $14.99. In fact, there are a handful of things that are $5 down from $14.99, including some of my favorite embossing folders. This one is the Circle Illusions. I just want to pet it. Like it's so smooth and beautiful. And I love, love, love that. These are huge. You can fit a half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 in here. Okay. So again, if you're into bulk card making, you can just run that half sheet through, cut it in half, and you've got two card fronts. This one is Puff Dotty and I love it. And you can see it in the background here. This one, I made like a little surprise card and it's a magnet. So you can take that off. But two of my very, very favorite 3D embossing folders. Then there are a few more 3D embossing folders that are $5, but they're $5 down from $20 because they used to be part of the 3D embossing folder of the month club. So this one is the crisscross motif, and I've used it in the background here. Let me dump this out so you can see it better. I do have a tutorial for this card if you're interested, but you can see it in the background here. I think it's really, really beautiful, super versatile, works for lots and lots of occasions. The Balloon and Banner 3D embossing folder from last summer, not this last one, the one before, is awesome. And it has a spot in the middle for your sentiment. It's $5. And then the Two Hearts is one, which was the Valentine's one that came out last year. And it creates two separate, like unique looking A2 embossed panels. So you just run your one sheet of cardstock and cut it in half. And I thought that was super cool. Then we have two more that came out at the same time. They're each $5. This is the 4 Petals Bloom Reflection Dies. And I still have some in the package. I made a bunch of these. I think they're so beautiful. So that's $5 down from $21.99. And then the Scroll Punch and Pierce Plate came out at the same time. That's $5 down from $24.99. I think I have some pieces in here as well. It's really gorgeous. And the pieces come apart. So you have that piece that you can use to create a frame. And then there's a piece inside of that. And then one more inside of that. And so lots and lots of options, cool things you can do with those. We've got some glimmer plates that are $5. This one is the Modern Stripes. It's a Simon Hurley. And I used it to put this metallic stripe on my box. The stripes come in a couple different sizes. This guy is originally $23.99, so pretty good discount on that. And you've got thicker stripes and thinner stripes. I just love this. It's super versatile. And these are, let's measure real quick. They're 5 3/4, so it will definitely run the entire top to bottom of your A2 card, which is super great. And then this one, I think these are Carissa Wiley dies. This is the Glimmering Hooray, and there is an outline die, and then you have the glimmer plate that I've put in the middle. She has another one called Poppin' Birthday. So those are both $5 down from $17. But wait, there's more. Also $5. This is the Christmas Die and Glimmer Sentiments, and they are gorgeous. So you hot foil, you use the die to cut it out, and then this joy I have cut out of glitter cardstock and glued down. Just put some like double-sided adhesive on the back of those. Makes it super quick and easy. So $5 down from $27. And then this is the Joyful Glimmer. This one, $5 down from $24, is 2 pieces. So I did the Joyful in gold, and then I did the outlines of all the greenery in silver. I have a video for this one as well. All right, then we've got some dies at $5. So this is the Bottle Brush Trees Duo. These are the larger bottle brush trees that came out, I think, last year. There were smaller ones that had come out before. I love the size of them. They're $5 down from $24. And then this one, I gave this card away, you guys. This is the Pop-Up Snowflake set from BB Cameron. It is $5 down from $30. You have the mechanism here and then the snowflake, right, that you can pop up. There are great tutorials online for this one. I didn't make a tutorial for this, but what I love is that you can repurpose that mechanism. If you like pop-ups, you can get the mech for $5, my friend. I love stuff like this. So definitely this is a keeper for me for all seasons. Then we have glitter cardstock at $5. You guys, it's normally $15. I think they're clearancing it out, but you get 5 colors and 2 sheets of each. This is like my 3rd pack of this stuff. The white and the blue are 2 of my very, very favorites. This stuff, it does not come off. I am stocking up. I have like 4 more of these in my cart. I imagine that these will sell out. I'm sort of shocked that they're getting rid of it already. It just came out maybe last summer. So we're moving out of $5 even, but these 2 die sets are $5.24 down from $6.99. It's this tree, the flowering tree here. It's nice and small. It's super cute. And then this thank you, which is here, is $5.24. The hello and smile come together, separate die set, $5.24. You guys, these came out in late June. They released with the mini Scout or the mini machine, the Scout. I'm shocked they're in this sale. There is another one. The Happy Birthday Wishes is bigger. He's $11.24 down from $15. Classic favorite, the kitty cat dies. I actually bought these for my son, but I use them way more than he does. There are 3 separate dies in there, and they cut the outline of the cats. I've used it on an ugly sweater here, and this guy is $5.50 down from $10.99. Also in this category, we have Lunar Paste and Solar Paste. These are Ranger products from Simon Hurley. This is what I was telling you. There are other brands in this sale. So they're $5.39 down from $5.99. I know that's not a huge discount, but if you've been thinking about trying a paste, I think the cleanup on these is far easier than a lot of them. It's kind of like cleaning up kids' school glue. It's gonna come out. It's gonna be fine. And these are great if you're like, I wanted to try it and I needed to like tip my cart over into free shipping. It's $100 for free shipping in the US. So Lunar Paste is opaque. right? And has a ton of shine. Up at the top is just Lunar Paste, but I added some mica down at the bottom. And then this one, I used Solar Paste. I ink blended a panel, and then I put Solar Paste over the top, and it gets this really great sort of iridescent-y shine, and it will pick up some of the ink that's behind it. So I love these products. I don't use a ton of paste, but when I do, it's these. Then we have a handful of items that are $5.99 down from $7.99. These are the Dancin watercolor ephemera pieces. I do have a video for these. There's like the regular watercolor ones, and then there's holiday watercolor ones. They even in the holiday one have some like Halloween stuff in there, and there are some that dance and some that don't dance. I think you get 2 of each. And I loved them. I wasn't sure. I'm a big like die cutter, but it was a lot of fun to make some quick and easy cards that have that like Dancin feature. So if you don't like assembling all the tiny pieces, these are great. This was 2 pieces. That's it. And then this is the 1-2 punch. This just came out, I want to say in May, and it's pretty awesome. So it is a corner rounder. Okay, so it'll do that, but it also then has a notch on the other side. So you can use this for making envelopes, and the footprint is really small, like that fits in the palm of my hand. So I have been really pleased with this guy as well. This next category is $7.50 to $9.99, and there's a ton of stuff at $7.50, right? Half off items. So $7.50 down from $14.99. We can start with this Artful Brush, and I've used it here just to paint on my embossing folder. I used some watercolor in the background, and I used some Lunar Paste in the background. I had a ton of fun with this one. And then Gnome Drive Graduation and the Gnome Drive Sentiments are $7.50 down from $14.99. So Gnome Drive Graduation has a scroll, an apple, this tiny pencil that is so cute, glasses that work really well for Harry Potter, and a few other pieces. And so I just stuck them on here for like a quick and easy emergency card, right? If you're new to my channel, an emergency card is one where like that sentiment can come off. I can replace that super easily. And so I loved it here. And then I've used it here with the original Gnome Drive collection in the car with the gnome. And so there is a graduation cap that you can put on the gnome, but all of Karen Burniston's critters fit in this car and are about the same size as the gnome. So you could put that cap on a cat or a dragon or a bunch of other things. Then here I've used that stamp set. You can see how fun that font is in there. Congratulations, you did it, right? You know I love the funny, sassy stuff. I hope so. That's what I named my channel. So this suits me really well, even though there are also just Merry Christmas, best of luck, like really sweet general sentiments. Then we've got some Dancin dies at $7.50, down from $14.99. This is the Dancin Grim. You guys, I just made this card. This video came out last week. He's so funny, and he dances better than I think any of them I have ever made. And then also, if you like the Halloween ones, the Dancin Ghost is the same price, and the Dancin Halloween Sentiments that have the same font as the gnome ones, those are $7.50. And then this is the Dancin Penguin, you guys. And I made like a little rocker card here, so he dances like really well while he rocks. I just think he is so stinking cute. Then we have tons of 3D embossing folders at $7.50. They're half off, so normally $14.99. I'm just showing you my favorites, but what I love is that they have a lot of the embossing folders linked on the same page, so you can easily kind of scroll through them. We're gonna start with Flower Frenzy. I put it on everything. Everything. What I love is how densely packed the pattern is, and it's got great texture. And here I have like a magnet that kind of holds this closed. I was easily able to hide that in fewer layers of cardstock because there's so much texture and dimension in there. But just like a fun background here, it kind of reads like a little Hawaiian floral something. And then in the background on this one, like seriously, I reach for this one more often than a lot of them. This is the Tile Reflection 3D embossing folder, and you've seen this card already, right? A bunch of these pieces were on sale, $1, $3, and then the embossing folder is $7.50. So it's here and it's here. It's a really elegant, it's got this sort of classic timeless feel to it. I love that. This is the Snowflake Flurries. There is a newer snowflake one from Simon Hurley that came out, but don't tell anybody. I like this one better. And I've embossed the background on this guy here. And I just thought that was a lot of fun. Really great for your, not just Christmas or holiday, but winter cards in general. Great pattern. I'm going to sneak peek a card for this next one. This is the Raindrops embossing folder, and I've used it in the background here, my friends. This card lights up, and then I have a custom sentiment on the inside. So it's thank you for being my light in the storm. And yeah, there's going to be a video for this one. It just hasn't come out yet. I love this. And she's actually a Dancin die, but I didn't make her dance on this one. And then Tufted, I don't have a sample for Tufted. I am probably using this for my Craft Roulette card this week because this pattern looks an awful lot like a French bulletin board. See that? You might even have this in your stash, my Craft Roulette friends. Check it out. But again, half off, $7.50 down from $15. All right, one more, half off at $7.50. This is the Merry and Bright Tree. We made this one at Crop and Create. It's got that Peppermint Stripe embossing folder in the background that I love. And then I made a video tutorial for this one. This was a stepped up emergency card kit. And this little piece kind of slides and locks back in there. And I super duper love that. So this is just a little die set. He's super cute, super versatile. And I love that. All right, next we have some deals on non-Spellbinders branded products. You're never gonna see the same huge discount if it's not their brand, but you can still get things on sale that are hard to find on sale. This is a One Light from Pear Blossom Press, and you just put the battery in and you press the light. That's it. That is it. You can get the 2-pack for $8.09. This is a 5-pack, but it's Pear Blossom Press, and I love them so much. I've been making a ton of light up cards. I am on their design team, but I need you to know I have purchased over 50 lights on my own. That's how much I love them. Then these are the Interference inks from Lisa Horton. These are new. They are a sort of dye pigment combo. They have mica in them, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They've been selling out everywhere. If you haven't seen these before, this is the Opal Blush Shimmer, and it's going to show up in one color on white. So here it is on white, right? It's blue, and you can get a little bit of like a shimmer when you tilt it, but on black, you see more of the mica and less of the pigment. Okay, so especially when that dries, it's going to look far more pink than blue, and I love that. This other one that I have is Lemon Candy Shimmer, and I don't know where that card is. I was using this one when I was ink blending some Altenew flowers. The flowers were yellow, and I was using a little bit of like orangey pink at the bottom. And so this let me, in those sort of pink parts, ink blend on some of this yellow ink so it didn't like hugely change the color of the flowers. And then it also gave it this sort of pinky mica. You can see this one a little better when it dries, but it looks more orange here. That's that pink mica in there. So these are a lot of fun. And I will say my favorite part about them is that they dry really, really well. Like just heat set it real quick, but quickly. You don't need to spend a lot of time fussing with these inks. And I love that. I only have these 2, but I have like 10 more in the mail because I ordered those last night. We have a handful of items that are $8.24 down from $10.99, including the smart glasses. These are meant to go with like the Dancin birthday monster and dragon, and I think there's a dinosaur and a panda. They're so cute. I've used them here just to create like my own patterned paper. They're so much fun and super goofy. And then these are Betterpress plates. And they have a whole alphabet of them. So individual letters are $8.24. I love that you can just get into a rhythm, right? Pressing them with the Betterpress takes, I don't know, a minute and a half, but then they all have the same shape of flower. And so you can get into that rhythm and just color these really, really quickly. I've done a bunch of them and have been slowly like giving them away. A lot of them have a little piece that will go with it. Happy birthday, just a note, special delivery, right? I came up with a different sentiment from somewhere else to stick with that one. A zillion thanks. So I think those are super, super great and a lot of fun. One more at $8.24. It is Roller Disco Dotty. She's so funny. Look at her. She doesn't have to have roller skates on, but why wouldn't you? And I love a good birthday pun. And so I definitely have tons of printable sentiments like happy birthday, how old are you in dog years, that you can pick up on my channel. And I had a ton of fun putting this one together. All right, we have some more coordinating products. We have Duck with Umbrella and Rain or Shine. They are both $7.50 down from $18.99. Love that. He's so cute. I think it's the raincoat that really does it for me. I also should say neither of these umbrellas are the one that come with the duck. She gets this closed umbrella. There was a whole collection of products that came out at the same time, but I super duper love him. Then Rain or Shine has a bunch of weather related dies. So that umbrella, and then I have a sun and I have a rainbow. All of those are in that Rain or Shine die set. There is another set that came out this year from Tina Smith, maybe in February, with all the windows that has really similar dies, but it's only 25% off and this one is 50. I also want to point out to you that the lightning bolt I've made on this Harry Potter card came from that set. It's the perfect lightning bolt, just in case. Other things I ordered last night, these are the large blending brushes from Spellbinders. They come in a 2-pack and they are on sale for $9.74 down from $12.99. They're huge. They are absolutely huge. That's the size of my palm. And I love these and reach for them anytime I'm trying to cover a big area or anytime I'm going for a really soft blend. All right, now we are starting the exactly $10 category. It's a big category. So I'm going to start with the lowest discount percentage, and then we'll work our way through the bigger discounts, which is awesome. This is the lower discount. It's 50% off. This is Labels 36. I love this one, and I'm going to try to pop up a graphic for you of the card that I made using this one. I think I gave it away, or maybe my sister-in-law decided she wanted that one. I let her raid my stash when she was in from Norway. So I just love the shape and size of these. I think they're awesome and a great nesting die. We have a couple 3D embossing folders that are $10 down from $20. These were former 3D embossing folder of the month club folders. This one is from last July. It's called Adorning the Tree. And I just think that it is beautiful. Dear Santa, it wasn't me. We'll get to that one. It's coming. Okay. I love these. And I think they make for beautiful, easy holiday cards. And then this is Efflorescent Flora. And I mispronounce this almost every time I try to use it in a video. But I put it on everything. It is beautiful and I just love it. It's in the background here. One of my all-time favorites, top pick for me. $10 down from $21.99 is the Pumpkins and Ghosts background plate. And so I used some solar paste. I ink blended in purple, added solar paste. Do you see like the iridescent shine on that? And then I better pressed right on top of it and it gives you this whole background. I love that. This one's $10 down from $23.99, and I love this one. It's called Christmas Magic, but you could use this for non-Christmas. Seriously, there's fun stuff in here. Gift receipt enclosed. Do not shake. Just keep wrapping. Love from all of us. Just what you wanted. I almost kept this. More glitter, please. Like, and then there's some that are definitely holiday. I made this. Shock, surprise. Everyone is so shocked that I gave them a handmade gift. So I love this one. And then this one is Glitter Wishes, $10 down from $25. This one has the Dear Santa, it wasn't me. Sending warm blessings, best wishes for the season. May your holiday be bright. Spread glitter, here comes Santa. Like there's such a great mix in here of sort of sweet and sassy sentiments. And I love that. This is the Flyby Greetings Former Small Die of the Month, and I love this plane. So I've used it kind of as it's designed in here. It's $10 down from $27, but this is the same plane that I used on the cat card with the labels 36. And if you do just a little bit of surgery, you have to clip right in there, you can fit almost all of Karen Burniston's critters in that plane. Yup, that's right. And I love it. Next is the pop-up hummingbird. So not the one on the front, it's the one on the inside, my friends. That is $10 down from $26.99, and I love it. It's surprisingly easy to put together. I do have a tutorial for that if you need instructions, but love that one. Then we have a bunch of die sets that are $10 down from $40. So this one is Cheers to Us. So it has this huge wine bottle or champagne bottle. You can decorate it either way. A wine glass, a champagne glass, two different types of corks depending on what you want to do with it. And so I made this one. Happy New Year, buckle up. And then this one. And weren't we pleased to learn that book club is a euphemism for wine club? Like when I love a thing, I use it a lot. And so I have come back to this one over and over. And then this one, I didn't think I was gonna like. It's called the Christmas Boutique. Again, really, really large. And what it does is creates this like boutique house, a little pop-up fence. And then this one actually comes with Christmas florals, but I didn't want to do Christmas. So I have used the Envelope of Wonder, the base die florals here to give it a different look. And then here I stole the fence. I hope your new neighbors aren't weirdos. And I love that. I use that fence a lot now. As soon as I made this card, I was like, oh my goodness, I have been neglecting this set. So lots and lots of fun. I kind of did this more as a house than a shop. You could go either way. Say Cheese is $10 down from $40. You get the camera, but then there's also this huge flash that you can put on the top if you're going to do a 5x7 card. And the florals in here are in the die set, which is super great. Another one I didn't think I was going to like. This is the Blooming Pomegranate, $10 down from $40. They are so textural and beautiful. It's designed to look like this, but I wanted to stretch it and see if I could make it work another way. I am speechless. I don't even know what to say. The color combos here really surprised me. I don't know how I ended up with them, but I love them. This one is a really great set if you've been thinking about it. I think that's kind of the cheapest we've seen it so far. Then we have the Towering Blooms. I kind of rearranged mine. This is another one like the Fresh Picked sets where it creates a very specific layout for your card front. And I just tried to stretch it here and added an emergency sentiment in the middle. But it's a huge die set and you also get Hello, Smile, and You in here. I think it's pretty great. All right, this next category is $11 to $12.50. I would love feedback from you guys. Do you like these really small price categories, or would you rather they be like $5 to $10, $10 to $15? But this is Autumn Leaves. It's an older set, and I love this one. It's $11 down from $21.99. I've used it here, and I've stacked them up, so it's got great dimension. This is actually like a little magnet closure, but just in case you think it's only for elegant cards, I promised my husband I would show this in the video. We did a live stream where me and some friends, our partners, all had to craft with surprise supplies. And this is the card that he made, and he has this like crazy cat and his stuffed penguin that he's holding on to, and these leaves are the same ones that are here. So that gives you another perspective or another way that you might use them. I laughed really hard when he was like, are you gonna use my card? Yes, babe, using your card. And then we have a bunch more sets that are 11 down from 22. So these are half off. I love these blooms. It's the 4-petal thank you florals, and I didn't follow their instructions. I just kind of did it my way. And I love it. It's great texture, super easy, right? It's got the die where they just tell you where to put things, use the picture, super great. Then we have Gnome Drive Spring that has lots of extra sort of things that you can put on your gnome or on a critter or just to decorate a card. I think a lot of these stand on their own. I love that little Easter egg. And then the horseshoe even layers up. So super cute, $11. And then we start moving into just like really great staple pieces. So these are the Everlasting Circles, another set where like I have some that never go back in the package. They're stuck on the magnet on the other side of my desk because I reach for them all the time. Another really great staple piece are the Essential Modern Ovals, and it's this sort of long, skinny shape, and it's just different. It gets flat on the side, so you can actually extend the length of these ovals by doing a little partial die cutting. But I have a lot of fun using this one just to create a different look and feel on my cards. $11. Then we have Gnome Drive Holiday. This is the original Gnome Drive set. And it comes with the car and then the gnome and then some holiday pieces in there. But I love it for all the things you can borrow from it. So here I have like truly Gnome Drive Holiday. That's the stamp set that goes with the Gnome Drive stuff. But here, right, I've used the Gnome Drive graduation pieces to decorate or add pieces to my car. Here I added a Karen Burniston bunny. Most of her critters fit beautifully in that car. Okay, so even if you don't like gnomes, the car is worth it. $11 down from $22. Then we have the athletic apparel set. This is great. It will create like a basketball jersey or a soccer jersey, all kinds of things. You've got different sleeve options and different color options. That one's even kind of like a polo. So super versatile. You can use it for lots of things. $11. Then we have a favorite, the Dancin Figgy Puddin'. This guy, he's so cute and he dances so well. Getting figgy with it because I had to make all the puddin' puns. And so again, there's a free printable that goes with this guy and the penguin. They were in the same video, but I love him. $11 down from $22. Then we have the Dancin Day of the Dead Girl, right? And she dances really well also. And then down at the bottom, we've already talked about that stamp set that came out with all the Dancin Halloween dies last year. It has that same whimsical font as all of the Gnome Drive ones. So that's great. She's $11. This guy just slays me. You guys, he dances really well. I just followed the color recommendations that were on the packaging. It's the Dancin Birthday Dragon, $11.24 down from $14.99. This is one of those collections where I've been waiting for it to go to 50% off, but it has been so popular that we have not seen that yet. So this is the best discount we have seen on it. And then the glasses are from the Smart Glasses. That's the Peppermint Stripe and the background. I love it so much. And then there's the Dancin Birthday Monster for the same price. And he's got this little like squatty body. He dances too. Super, super cute. Our next category is $12.50 to $14.99. And there's a ton of stuff at half price. $12.50 now was $24.99, including the parcel and post mailbox. I love this one. I know it's been out for a while, but look, it's a huge mailbox. You can lift the flap. I've sort of foam taped mine down and I stuck all kinds of random stuff in there. I know there are add-ons that go with this. You don't need the add-ons. And there's some really beautiful florals that come in here. I love that one. So there's a lot of versatility in this die set. Also, the Halloween wreath add-on, which has a great die for a sorting hat, is $12.50. Then we have a bunch of nested die sets that are $12.50 down from $24.99. So this is the Hexy Gems, okay? And I wasn't sure I was gonna like this one, but it's so much fun. A different shape. The largest one, I didn't even use here. This is one of the smaller ones. And I created like a little gift card holder out of this one. Those are the Envelope of Wonder florals in the background. This one is the Essential Arches, and you can see how close together those dies cut. You get a ton of them in here. And I think this is maybe one of my most used shape die sets. Finally, we have the notched corner frames. This one, I made a shape card. That largest one is A2. It's just beautiful. It's so elegant and great. And here I've used sort of the smaller dies in the set. I reach for this one over and over and over again, and I use it for really elegant cards. But I also use it for fun and whimsical cards. Here, I used it for my take on the August sheet load of cards from Calling Me Crafty Al, and there was a free printable that went with that. And so just, I love this one. I know not all of us want or can afford all of the sort of funky nested shapes. So if you're only going to pick a couple, I would say there are 2 oval sets from Spellbinders that are kind of different. And then this one that are top picks. All right, we're still sitting at $12.50. This is the Infinity Punch and Pierce plate. It is so gorgeous. And it creates 3 separate layers, kind of like the other punch and pierce plate we looked at. And so here, this is from Crop and Crete actually, and we made like a little shaker out of it. I made like 3 more after we were done with class because I love this card so much. So $12.50 down from $24.99. Then this is the Festive Ornaments die set. Again, we're still in that $12.50, okay? And it's got all these little pieces you can layer up to make different ornaments. This one, I turned into this like swinging element on my own for a craft roulette card. It says, it's deck the halls, not your family, right? Super simple. You could mass produce something like this. I would probably just glue it down instead of making it swing. But like, I think this is a ton of fun. This category is $12.51 to $14.99. And actually, before we talk about this one, I should mention that Betterpress inks, they come in like a 4-pack. They're on sale for $12.74 down from $16.99. You might grab some reinkers if you're going to buy new ink colors. They are a little thirsty. This is one of my favorites. This is the Essential Stylish Ovals, right? I said there were 2 oval die sets that I just think are really unique. This is the other one. It is wider. The Essential Modern Ovals are a little bit narrower, and I've used this one here, right? If I had used the other die set, that would be a much taller oval, but they both have that sort of flat side on them. And I just think it's a really great, very versatile all occasions die set. $13.50 down from $27. I have 3 more die sets that are $13.50 down from $27. And we'll start with the Whimsical Winter Critters. This is awesome. It has all these pieces to make different critters and a hat. And it's in that same collection as the ornaments, right? The festive ornaments. So here I made my little critter and he plops right into this teacup. I think he's super cute. And then these 2 come from the Envelope of Wonder collection. I love all of the Envelope of Wonder. So this is the Halloween stuff. And I just kind of keep this in the back of my package so I remember what pieces are in here. Although I don't know that I need it anymore. I stole my ghosts. I'm missing my ghosts in here, but we've got bats and spider webs. I love this little cat with the pumpkin on his head. These are supposed to be the paws, but I turned them into eyeballs. Super great. Another huge die set, you guys. These are really, really big. And then the Christmas Wonder. I love being able to add these small elements to step up a card that otherwise it's pretty quick and easy. Like this is a printable that I released. That's not anything fancy. Here are the pieces that come in the Christmas Wonder, and you can cut just like 2 or 3 colors and make pretty much everything. Another giant die set. All of them are $13.50. These are the Craft Stacks storage trays, and they are on sale. They come in multi-packs for $14.99, down from $20. And I am not exaggerating when I say that these have been life-changing. I had storage trays from scrapbook.com, and they're great, but they're not big enough. I need my storage trays to fit an entire A2, okay? And I had to use the big storage tray to do that in the other brand. And then here, the large one easily fits a half a sheet of cardstock, and it fits an entire storage pocket. It's got a thinner layer on top. You can use it as a tray as well. But I often will end up, right, here are all the pieces that I'm going to use for this card. And I will just sort of pile all the pieces together, and then I'll put another one on top and put more pieces for the next card because I'm filming. And then I can do all my filming sort of in a row after I've kind of prepped things. But even if I'm not filming, I often prep that way. And then I can do all of my stamping together, all of my heat embossing together, all of my, right? And then just sort of divide it into the trays for the cards that I'm making. So I love these. I think they're well worth it. And this is the cheapest I've ever seen them. All right, this next category is $15 up to $19.99. You guys know I love this set. I talk about it every time it goes on sale. It is the Boolicious Fall Cupcake. And here I've made a shaker with it. using the dies that come in the set. But over here, I added other random stuff. This cupcake is great for all seasons, and I love it so much. It comes together really easily. I have it in tons of videos, okay? Super great die set, 15 down from 40. Next, at 15 down from $30 is the Thanks Enclosed die set, and I've used it here. It's so elegant. It's so beautiful and huge. You get so many dies in here, and it's so good. So you get the words and the shadows to go with it. A really great versatile piece. Also 15 down from 30 is the Autumn Wonder set. It is huge. We get mushrooms, we get greenery, we get gourds and pumpkins and acorns in 2 sizes. I love this. I didn't think that I would, but they're so cute, and you get such great texture and dimension in here. And so if you do like a search on my channel for Autumn Wonder, you're gonna find tons of tutorials using that die set. Everything in the Envelope of Wonder, all 4 of those die sets, amazing. Also 15 down from 30, the Christmas Wreath add-on, and it has so much in it. I have used that Season's Greetings and then just the top hat over an embossing folder for a quick and easy card. But this is the one and only die set I'm using for my cards and the Stress-Free Card Maker Summit. I love that you can cut these pieces from just a couple of colors and mix and match them to create a bunch of cards that don't have to be super matchy. So we're gonna make this fun fold. There's a whole like free printable with tons of sentiments in it. And then we'll also make a flat card using it too. Lots and lots of ways to use this set. The tree and the top hat, those are my favorites for sure. Absolutely gorgeous. In at $16.49, down from $22, is the Laboratory Glassware, and it's so nerdy. I'll try to pop up an image of the card I made using this one because I love it so much, but I gave it to my father-in-law. I just love like all of the sort of like fun chemistry, weird nerd something, right? You saw Beaker and Bunsen, like this is happening. It's 25% off. I keep waiting for this one to go on steeper discount, but it hasn't yet. This is the best we've seen. This is Up in the Air of You, also $16.49 from $22. And I've used the kite here, but this is the one I was saying has a bunch of pieces that are similar to Rain or Shine, but these are sized a little bit smaller. So if you're looking for a smaller set, this is a really great one. This all came out as part of the Windows with a View collection that I love. Dancin in the Rain is $16.49 as well. And she is a dancer. I didn't make her dance here, but she came out in late June. So I know it's not 50% off, but that's a pretty good deal for a die set that's only been out for like 2 months. All right, $16.50 down from $33. This is the Stitched Christmas Sweater. Merry flocking Christmas, right? I didn't do any of the stitching. Not a lick of it, right? But you don't have to. This makes an awesome shape card. I have a video with a whole bunch of these. This one's my favorite. I tried. For every mom, everywhere. The Heartfelt Thanks in Scallops is $18.74 down from $25, and you can see that scallop in the background. That's the biggest one, and it nearly fills the A2. It gives you this lovely little border. I love a scallop. I just do. Another at $18.74 down from $25. It's the Nested Postage Labels and Tags, and I like that you get the postage, but you also get some stitched rectangles in there, and it's really, really great. I have given away all my cards that I've made with this so far, but it's a pretty new set, so excited that it's on sale. Our next category is $20 to $25, and this is the Hummingbird Card Creator. This is a 5x7 sized bird, but I just cut it down on here. I love this. That comes together really, really easily, very quickly for stunning cards. So he is $20 down from $40. The Envelope of Wonder base die set is also $20 down from $40. This is huge. It has tons of florals in it, and there is an envelope die, really big. It's a mini envelope, but still a really good size. I have shown you probably a dozen cards using these florals. They are my favorites, and it's the sort of whimsical nature of the centers and the ways that they layer up. I love this set. If you don't have this and you're only going to buy one thing, this is it. The Snowflake Card Creator is 20 down from 40. He's huge. He's so big. This guy is massive. Okay, so if I measure this, you get the snowflake itself, and then you get this sort of shadow die, so you can cut out a shape card. That is 5.5 inches, but square, okay? And then there's also some blooms you can use, some like winter blooms to decorate that, but I just cut it very simply out of some matte silver cardstock. I trimmed off the excess and repurposed them here. So quick and easy. I love, love, love this. So we actually have lots of die sets that are $20.24 down from $27. They're 25% off. And for some of these, they're staple pieces. For some of these, they haven't gotten cheaper. So I'm including them anyway if they're favorites of mine. It's got to be like a super favorite, or I'm not showing you 25% off, okay? So the Vista View windows, that window is huge and so versatile. It would be wonderful with a Christmas tree in the background. And I made this card. He sort of slides out of there, right? And you get this view behind the window. I stamped on the acetate. I love him. And then in that same collection was the Botanical Solarium. And I love all the different plants that you can put into pots. They're quick and easy for just like one quick little die cut to step up a card. I have 4 nested die sets that are $20.24 down from $27. And this one is the Mirrored Arch Labels. I think it is so elegant and so beautiful. I put it on all kinds of things. I've used it here. If you go down to some of the smaller ones, you can use them to cut out emergency sentiments. And I love that because it kind of looks like the label you would put on a canning jar. Really beautiful. This is the Make-A-Wish Arch Labels. I have given away the cards I've made with this one, but it's got that fluting. If you've been here a while, you know I love all the fluted classics, and this is that, but with arches, and so really great. I never would have thought I would use the fresh picked labels and tags as much as I have, but it's such a unique shape. So I am going to show you how to make this card tomorrow. I have been changed for good. That is part of my Wicked series, and there will be a free printable with that. I also used those fresh picked labels here in my Light Up Emerald City card. Okay, and so you press the button and she lights up, and like, oh, everyone deserves a chance to fly. That one just came out yesterday. Oh gosh, yesterday. And so I've used it in both of these places as something kind of elegant. But I've also used it here for something whimsical and fun. And this kind of flips. You can flatten this out. I mean, she's still going to be bulky, but you can flatten it and put it in an envelope. And I love that. I just thought that was so much fun. So I actually made a bunch more of these that I've given away. In the same vein, the Scalloped Labels and Tags is this one. And I made another one of those sort of, I think I called it a wheel. This was my craft roulette card. And I think one of the parameters was wheel. So I called it a paper wheel. And it's just fun. You can hide all kinds of things in there and give it lots of texture and dimension. And it still stands up on display, right? Works really well. So all of those are 2024 down from 27. One more at 2024 down from 27 is the Buffalo Plaid Press Plate. That's a mouthful. And I love this. I've got a little bit of texture in there, but I just like stamped it really onto normal cardstock. And I didn't use Betterpress ink on this one because mine needs to be re-inked and I was too lazy to do it. So keep in mind, you don't have to use Betterpress ink. If you don't have that machine, you can hot foil these. My Betterpress plates hot foil better than my hot foil plates. So I'm all in, right? I don't know that I will ever go back. So this is a whole lot of fun. The Wise Owl is $20.25 down from $27. This came out in the spring sometime. It was the small die of the month. And like, it's gotta be a Harry Potter owl. I love this owl. I think he's so, so cute. And then those glasses, actually, I've used on another card. as Harry Potter glasses and not the owl's glasses. So I think he's super fun. The big scissors are on sale. They are $21.74, down from $29. I haven't seen them on sale quite like this before, and maybe I missed it, but friends, these are the sharpest scissors that I own. I, in fact, don't use them all the time because they're so sharp. And I don't trust me. And maybe that's good or bad. Maybe that is like de-influencing you, but I definitely am glad that I have these for when I need to do some heavy duty cutting. We've got a bunch of die sets at $22.49, down from $30, including the fresh picked anemones. Friends, this is one where it creates a very specific layout to fill an A2 card, but I like to just play with them my own way. They're so gorgeous, and red and pink and some bright pop of color. So definitely a favorite of mine. And then the fresh picked berries. This again will create a very specific layout on an A2 card, but I've kind of done my own thing here. I have videos for all of these. If you search for the name of it on my channel, you will find it. Otherwise, let me know in the comments if you want all of the videos linked. That probably will take me until tomorrow, but I can do that. Also in at $22.49, down from $30, are Also in at $22.49, down from $30, are these 3 die sets. This is the Coastal Escape View. It's like the other window die set, but there are more dies in this one. This is the only one that has like aquatic stuff. And so they just jam-packed everything in there. And I made another like window pull-out card. And I love that little beach. That beach is in the die set too. And so I love this card. This is the underwater tunnel from the Tunnelscapes, and I thought that looked an awful lot like a paint splatter. So that's what I did here and created this sort of like inside outside card with some pattern paper that I've been hoarding. I was proud of myself for using it. There is another whole shape on the back here. They just didn't fit nested. So I love that one. And then the tunnel clouds come from that same collection. There are 3 layers of this sort of tunnel cloud, and then there are smaller individual clouds, a sun, a moon. We made this one in the Spellbinders Weekender retreat. If you missed that one, keep an eye out. If they do another retreat, they did an excellent job. I was very pleased with how much product we got for what we paid and the quality of the classes and the teachers. It was awesome. All right, this one is $22.95, down from $27. I realize that's not a huge discount, but this guy has not gone on sale before. It's the Tropical Friends, and they're so cute. They are so stinking cute. I have like a little wobbler on that one. Here's the toucan. There are 2 different birds on here that you can make, and a ton of like small pieces that you can use to decorate your scene. They're so cute. And I released a whole printable full of funny, punny sentiments to go with them. Other people's stuff on sale, you can get Easy Lights for $27, down from $30. It's a small discount, but you guys, these lights don't go on sale very often. The Easy Light has 3 individual lights on it connected by wires to a single switch. So you pop the battery in, push the button, and your card lights up. I love these. All right, in this last category, we have a bunch of dies that were the large die of the month in previous months. This one is the Whale in a Bottle. I love this one. It's normally $40, and now it's on sale for $30. It has like a little envelope that rattles around in there, and then when you pull the cork, it says "Lost Without You." And so then when you open it up, there's a second palm tree. I gave this to my husband for our anniversary. And then there's like a little winding mechanism, and you can wind that back in there. I do have a tutorial for this one if you're interested, but I just think there are so many great ways to use this die set, and that whale is gorgeous. Gorgeous. The honeybee jar is also on sale for $30, down from $40. Here I've just created a little frame, and I sort of skipped the inside. You can make it so it looks like there's liquid in there, and I filled it with all of the delightful items that come in the die set. This one I turned into a shaker, and then the lid comes off, but we really kind of talked through in that video how you might do this with any shape die. Really, it just suits this one really, really well. Next, we have the Classic Tails. This one came out in the spring, and it's already on sale. And so it is $30, down from $40. And I've made so many cards with this, and I've given away so many cards. Like, I'm an English teacher. If you didn't know, I teach college English and I just love this set. And so I have a graduation card and a birthday card. This one is my favorite. It's a light up card. I put twinkle lights in here, and so they light up, just not all at the same time. They twinkle. It says a card is just a small book and all the pages say I love you. Anyway, definitely one that I will be keeping for the rest of my life. This is the pins and needles jar, also $30. And here is the jar 2 ways. Here I sort of turned it into like a lemonade jar, and here I stuffed it full of the sewing items that are in here. You can easily remove the center. I made a stencil out of it, but you could make a shaker instead. And I love these scissors that come in there. They're just gorgeous. And then so many options, okay? This last one is $34, down from $40. I know, but it's the last one I'm going to talk about, and I love it a lot. And it hasn't gone on sale yet. We get the flamingos, but then we also get all of these tropical leaves and this flower. That flower is so gorgeous. It's called Grand Tropical Flamingos. Here I've used the flamingo and some of those leaves and one of the flowers. Here I just layered up all of those leaves and some flowers for texture. I love this one so much. And then there's this one. So here's the flower that comes in the set. La 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 la, fabulous. This could have been a glitter bomb. And we have a Christmas flamingo on the inside. My friends, I love this card so much. And the dies, like I cannot get over it. I do have in the video where I make this one a printable that has all of the cutting dimensions and things like that that you might need. So that is my last sales pick for the day. $34 at the top of sort of the price range. My friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. The links below are affiliate links, so if you click on them and make a purchase, Spellbinders pays me a small commission from that sale. I know some of you go out of your way to use those links, and I am eternally grateful. I appreciate you so much. It helps me to continue doing this work that I do and providing free content and free printables and sentiments and inspiration for all of you. Let me know what you think of the new visual layout with the little section headings in there, if that's helpful for you, and if you like those really narrow price categories. That always helps me when I go to make the next one. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I will see you next time.